Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, what are you doing here?
Welcome back to the Bestie Please podcast. We're going on a walk today.
We are. I'm kind of wishing I did.
Oh, oh my gosh. My camera just went black. I mean, my screen went black, but that's okay. We fixed it. So if you see me, you're watching the video and you see me with a double chin, no, you didn't.
No, you
Um,
didn't.
no, you didn't. I'm so sorry if it's windy. I didn't expect it to be so windy. The weather is just beautiful. Look at these blue skies. So I really wanted to just go for a walk. So I'm going to Officeworks.
Why are you going
Not
to
Officeworks.
Officeworks?
I'm not going to Officeworks. I lied to your face. I'm going to Bunnings.
Why are you going to Bunnings?
Because Ella's birthday party is next month.
Yeah.
And it's like a cute little sunflower theme. Love. And
Sunflowers.
yes. I know, so cute, right? It's like, so the invitation says, like Little Miss Wonderful, like one as in like ONE,
I
deful.
did see that.
I know. Thank you, interest. And the like O of one is like a sunflower, so it's like a sunflower thing. So I thought it would be really cute just to get like a few goodie bags for the bigger kids that are coming with like sunflower seeds. As like grow as Ella grows. Cute, right?
Oh my
Thank you.
God.
Right, before we get stuck into it.
Wait, hold on. Hold
right,
on a minute.
Yeah, go.
I cannot wait to have my own kids. I cannot wait.
You can wait.
Yes, I can. But the amount of things that cook in my brain.
The traffic. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
And then all these things like accumulate, and I'm just like, I needed to have a kid 3 years ago to be able to fit all this in.
Do you know though, like the trends that are like trending now, they're not going to trend.
They won't. No, they won't.
When you're kids, when you got kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when my kids turn 1. That is such a weird sentence. When my kids turn 1, it'll be like they'll be getting like hoverboards and shit. Like they'll be getting.
Oh, for real.
Oh my gosh, they'll be getting
also,
cars. They'll be getting cars on their second birthday.
I knew that like going out in public, there would be some noise. It feels a lot louder, or maybe I'm just like hyper aware of all the noise that is happening right now.
I'm being really sensitive to what's going on. All I can hear is your voice. I can't hear any outside noise.
Okay, well that's good. I've got the microphone like directly next to my mouth. But you know what? It's ambiance, you know. It's just like we're FaceTiming. It's like a little FaceTime call, little cute vibes. It's cool. You're just hanging out with your besties, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, anyway, before we get stuck into it, I need to issue what is the fourth? Oh my goodness gracious, no. What is the first, probably of many, formal and official apologies from the Bestie Please podcast.
Why are we apologizing?
I like me particularly. I'm probably going to get cancelled if I'm being honest, but I need to already issue an apology. This is my apology video.
No, we need to title this.
Yeah, it's actually going to be. I didn't expect this to happen. Nina's formal apology. Yeah. So a little BTS for the listeners.
Yeah.
We are 2 full-time working gals.
We are.
You know, the pod is our little side projecty.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a young bebe and a family. So, like, I edit in what little free time I have. In episode 3, I said, I think about 3 times, oh, don't worry, I'll bleep this out. To which I never bleeped it out. And there are some spoilers in that episode. So if you're reading Fourth Wing and you haven't listened to episode 3 yet, don't.
I did pick up on that when I was listening to it.
Okay. So I don't. Once I edit and publish the podcast, right, I tend not to re-listen to them because I feel like it's a little bit conceited and weird, right? Okay. But you know, I was on my way to work. And I was like, you know what? Actually, it's so much fun recording that podcast. I want to listen to it again because now, as it stands right now, that's my favorite episode. And so I was listening to it. And yeah, I literally at least 2 times, maybe 3 times, I go, oh, don't worry, I'll bleep it out. And I don't fucking blip it out. And I'm so embarrassed. So I'm
Like,
so sorry.
like guys, if you go to episode 2, towards the end, there is a
Is it
burp.
really?
There's a
Oh my
burp.
God. See? The unprofessionalism. So sorry. I'm running in front of people. The
No, there's a
unprofessionalism is
burp.
strong.
Oh, it's so
No,
funny.
stop. All right,
So
I'm going to.
authentic, Means. So authentic.
Oh my God. Like I'm telling you, it's like you're hanging out with your best friends. Okay, this is so embarrassing. I don't. No, you know what? I'm an influencer. It's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You're so
It's
fine.
actually fine. Do you know what though? People just think I'm FaceTiming with my bestie, which I am, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
And then
recording a podcast.
if someone's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "Oh, you've not heard of Bestie, please."
Have you not heard of Bestie Please? That's embarrassing. Actually, no. Do you know what is embarrassing? There's a little cafe next to work, and I love going there. They do the best halloumi toasties, and I don't know, like I'm not a little hospo gal, and so I don't really. Oh my God, there's people in the seat aisle. I'm just gonna walk around and hope they go soon. Um,
Oh my
um,
god, me.
I don't want to talk around people. Anyway, so like I went in there and she was like, "Oh my God, like long time no see," because I still go in there all the time, but they're so expensive. It's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just trying to save money," like, and she's like, "Oh yeah, cool, like, no worries." And then she like walks off and somebody else is making my toasty. She's like, "So what have you been up to?" Like as if we're friends. And I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, you know, not a lot." She's like, "How's your little one?" Because I went in there with Ella one day.
Yeah.
It's like, "Yeah, she's good, yeah." And then she just like kept pressing. She was like, "Okay,
Oh.
so like, what else? Like, other than like not trying to spend money, like, what else you been up to?" And I'm like, "Oh, you know, nothing really." She's like, "Nothing interesting." And I was like, "Oh, like, I guess me and a friend have like started recording a podcast." And she's like, "Oh my God, that's so interesting. Show me." And so then I showed her.
Yeah.
I can never go back.
You can.
I can never go back. What do you mean I just showed the stranger the
Also,
podcast?
without saying the name of this place, I think I know where you're talking about. I've been there
Yeah,
before as well, and this person who was serving me was just super invasive of my private
like
life.
they're
Really
lovely,
pressing. So
but
nice. They
they're so
really
lovely.
press for that
Oh
information.
my God, there's people still there. Go away. I just want to look at sunflower seeds. I'll just keep walking. It's all right. I'm always down
Fun.
fit gal. Oh my God. Yeah, I was like, I get like the hospo, like trying to like know your customers and like that personable and stuff, but like don't.
Don't. Or do
Don't.
it
Oh my God.
do it in a
They've got dog
respectful way.
toys. What?
Huh?
Bunnings has dog toys. Who knew? We'll
Bunnings
show you
has dog
Toby.
toys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I went to go.
I'm shook. Anyway, yeah, don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Me? I won't.
No, the person
Oh.
at the cafeteria. Let me
Okay,
just get my
I used to
toasty and
work
leave.
before I was in the childcare industry. I used to work in a cafe. I worked in this cafe for 4 years, and I started as the dish pig, and then
This is cute.
made my way. I can't even fucking tell. What
it's
is that?
It's an elephant. Does it squeeze? Oh, it squeezes.
It was at the
I'm so
wrong
sorry.
angle. It looked like a squid or a stingray or something.
Sorry, go on. You worked at this cafe for 4 years.
Ugly. For
Oh my
4
God, it's
years.
a giant avocado. Sorry, go.
You can't be out in the shops when we do this.
I'm dying. Go.
No, I'm trying to say, I started as dish pig, went out to the front of the house, and you know me, I'm great with people. I'm great with social interactions and talking to people.
Yeah.
Just for like a select period of time. Like I can just, I love to make people feel very welcome. And so
I'm at the seeds now, by the way. So I'm looking for sunflower seeds.
You've made it.
I've made it.
And so I would love to do that. Like, hi Gary, how are you? How's the kids? Like, la la la. And he's like, yeah, good, thanks. And then you just leave it.
Yeah.
You leave it. What can I do for you, Gary?
Yeah, just like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been good. Yeah.
Yeah, how have you been? Instead of,
What you been up
how
to?
was
What
your
you been up to?
weekend? What'd you do yesterday? And
Oh
how
my
much money
God,
did you spend on Tuesday?
seriously.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Okay,
Also,
why are there
I have
so
to
many
clarify as
versions?
well.
Yeah.
Okay, stop shopping. Listen, I'm just giving a disclaimer for this episode. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like I'm getting a bit sick.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I sound funny. You know how when you start to get sick and you can hear your own voice sounding different? That's
Yes.
me. That's me today. It could have something to do with the fact that I was out at a nightclub last night, but we're just gonna hash over that a little
We're
bit.
gonna skimp over that one. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. These, I just want to talk one bit more here. Okay, these are dwarf sunflowers. That's the little ones, right? That's good.
That's good.
That's good. That's all they need, like, right? Like sunflower seeds. They don't need to like provide pots or anything, right? Like people can do that on their own.
You've never been to my house, have you?
I've dropped you off at your house. That's the extent of it.
Oh, well, my mum is a massive
My
gardener.
mom.
My mum is a
My mom.
big gardener. We did
Mm-hmm.
bathroom renos a few months ago, and
Mm-hmm.
we had this beautiful old fashioned bathtub that was on the gold legs, like
My God,
beautiful bath.
cute.
And
Yeah.
we pulled it out from our bathroom because we wanted to
Mm-hmm.
put it in the shower instead.
Yep.
But we couldn't let ourselves get rid of this bathtub because it's so beautiful. So you know
Mm-hmm.
what my mum did? She's put it in our front garden and she's filled it with sunflowers.
Oh, that's cute. I thought you were going to
Yeah.
say something else.
No, so we've just got a bathtub out the front of our house full of sunflowers.
That's actually quite cute.
It's really pretty. I'll take a photo of it and I'll post it on at Bestie Please Pod.
Like on the gram, like all
Yeah,
the other posts that you've been doing.
yeah. Like I'm just swamped with work. If
That
anyone
is the
doesn't
funniest
know,
joke.
if anyone doesn't know, when we started this podcast, I agreed to do the social media side of this
You did.
podcast. And I did, in fact, agree to that. However, I have not posted one thing on our socials, and
I
Nina's
think
done
you.
it for me.
Oh, look. I think
What
these
it
are the
is.
dwarf sunflowers. They're pretty. I think that's what
They
these will
are
turn
pretty.
into.
They're
Cute.
pretty.
Okay, cute. I'm happy now. Okay, I'm
Okay.
very happy now. That's good. Actually, I
What
didn't
should
look at the
we what
price.
should we title this podcast?
The podcast title is going to be my formal apology.
No, it's not. No,
It
it's
is.
not.
It
Nina
is.
goes shopping. Nina goes
Come to
shopping.
Bunnings with me.
Come to Bunnings with me.
Come to Bunnings with me. I hope I'm not doxing myself about which Bunnings I'm at either.
You're already much braver than me. I couldn't number one film in public or go somewhere by myself.
I'm just telling myself it's a FaceTime call, so it's fine, and people do it all the time.
I have to have a buddy with me when I leave the house. I hate leaving the house by myself. I need
It's called
person.
anxiety. Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
They're $4.13 each. Okay, that's actually fun. That's what I budgeted for. Cool.
Perf. I'm so excited for this birthday party.
It's gonna be cute. I'm like actually having not anxiety, but just like brain malfunction because like Ella's birthday, and who did this, is 29, 4 days after Christmas. So her birthday's on the 29th.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Who did that?
That's cruel and unusual. I'm like struggling. Okay, hang on. I'm going to pause so I can pay for my seeds. So bright out here. Yeah, so her birthday is 4 days after Christmas, and it's actually like really stressful. So her birthday party this year is on the 30th. But it's such an awkward time of year because like people go away, and fair enough. So we did start planning this party like 2 or 3 months in advance because like I wanted people to have the opportunity to choose to be there if they wanted to be there before they booked their holidays.
Yes.
So like I don't expect that every year because like people have a right to go away between Christmas and New Year's or go away for New Year's, you know, like it's just such an awkward weekend So I definitely don't expect everywhere, but it's her first birthday, you know, so I figured people would want to be there.
Are you doing a cake smash?
I've always wanted to, but I'm not.
You're not? Wow.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Do you have a reason for? Or
because I can't be bothered organising it.
Yeah, it's very wasteful too.
Yeah, and I just I don't know, legitimately, there's just a trillion other things. My brain, that's what I was saying. My brain is malfunctioning because I just can't think about so many things at once. So we just had our work Christmas party on the weekend as well.
So much fun.
It was so good. It actually went really, really well. And this year, for the first time, Big Boss, the CEO of the company, who doesn't have heaps of involvement in the childcare portion, without giving too much about the company away, she wanted a concert.
Yes.
For the first time.
Yes.
I'm actually well versed in supporting a concert because my previous centres have had concerts, but this centre's never done it. Majority of the people have never done a childcare concert, so it was new territory. Also, the extent of me doing a Christmas concert before was rocking up on the night and dancing with the kids.
Nothing
major. This year, my boss, so the director of the centre, wanted me to make not one, not two, but 3 videos. And we already know what a shocking editor I am.
No, you're really not.
Yeah, no, I'm actually pretty impressed with the level of expertise that I had, with the level of expertise that I have, how well the videos went. No big deal. Did it, went well. But it's been really all-consuming.
It was really good.
All-consuming.
Honestly, coming from someone who didn't have that big of a role in the day, I was just the educator with my group of kids, we practiced our concert dance for weeks, even months.
I think we actually started, when she first brought up the idea of a Christmas concert, I was like, we're starting now. And that was back in August, I reckon, or at least September.
Yeah.
Was that at least September?
Yeah. It was. So we've been practicing this every single day, 3 times a day. And the kids, bless their hearts, they got really good at it and they were getting so passionate about it. However, you put those kids on a stage and they're like...
Yeah, not to mention the venue they've never been to before. It's a new environment. Also, when we're practicing, even if we're practicing as a whole centre, the parents aren't there. So all of a sudden they see their parents in the audience and they want their parents. And fair enough, they're 2 years old, right? Can be a little chaotic, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, no, I don't blame them for the way they responded.
But
no. It's so funny because I've been telling these parents when they come to pick them up, I'm like, they're so into it.
They've done the dance so well today.
They're just they're encouraging everyone else to join them in the dance. They know all the actions, and then the parents get to see them on stage, and they're no one moved.
Yeah. Yep.
I honestly think
2 or 3 at the top.
Should we do the dance again this week and I'll film it and post it?
Potentially, yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. I told you they love it.
Just one more time. I'll tell you what though, I cannot listen to Feliz Navidad for the rest of the Christmas season.
No,
I cannot.
I can't do it.
It came on. However, I was driving to the Christmas concert and I was I'm going to put some Christmas carols on so that I can get in the Christmas spirit, and Feliz Navidad came on and I was next.
I can't listen to it. But you know what I can listen to? Is I'm the happiest Christmas tree.
I'll get that song in the bin.
No, it's so catchy. I've been singing it for days. It's
no,
so
you
catchy.
haven't.
I have. Oh my gosh. No, it was actually the most wholesome day. It was beautiful. The weather was really cute. Lovely.
It was like this.
It was beautiful. We've actually had a good run the last few days of weather.
It's been really nice.
Yeah. But no, the
It's
party
like
was
not too hot, not too,
yeah.
It's been
Mind
good.
you, though, oh, let me talk about this.
What?
I don't think I've even told you about this.
What?
Oh no, that's a lie. I think I did. So on Friday night, my partner Zach, bless his cotton socks, he messaged me a few days before and he was like, "Be ready at 8:00 on Friday. Look nice. We're gonna go out."
That's the dream. Oh my god.
The dream, and very special because usually, and this is the way I like it because I'm a bit of a control freak. I usually plan the date. I plan the dates. I'm a bit particular on, like, I just have to know the schedule. I have to know what's going on.
Okay, hang on. I just rocked up home, so let's pause so that I can get my house and not dogs where I live.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Oh, the phone. Okay.
We just took a brief intermission, guys. Because Nina got home.
It's like
finished her shopping. Oh, are you right?
It was like this tripod was like $6 from Kmart, which is like a vibe. But I'm just like watching it like slowly tilt my phone. So hopefully that stays. Okay. Yes.
So we're back from our intermission. Mm-hmm. Is that the right word?
Intermission. Yes, that's the right word.
Perfect. I did go to school. And I was talking before we left. We were talking about my Friday date night.
Yes, we were.
Friday date night. My partner told me to be ready by 8:00. So got ready, and then he messaged and he was like, "Hey, I actually didn't realize I had to make a dinner reservation for this place that I wanted to take you, and they need a reservation, but I keep calling and it's telling me that I can't call them, but I'm at work, so I can't like find a place. It's called Melt in Henley."
Oh yeah, Melt. Yeah.
It was like, "Can you book it, please? I'm so sorry, but classic me, blah, blah." I was like, "Not an issue. That's so nice of you." So I Google Melt to get their details to book. And
my phone's going to be wonky because this thing won't stay. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Doesn't bother me, but it may bother you.
That's okay.
So I Google Melt at Henley Beach,
and
it's like permanently closed.
What?
And the only thing they've got is a phone number. So then I press the phone number and it's ringing through. It's like, "Hi, thank you for calling Henley House. For any bookings or inquiries, go to www blah, blah, blah." And so I was like, okay. So then I go into the Google search, and basically Melt is no more.
Right.
And it's just Henley House.
Right.
So it's the same building, just different name.
Yeah.
I know it's different owners, but so then I log on and I book me and Zach a table outside for 8:00. And
that's such a late dinner. Are you joking me?
So late. Well, we waited till he finished work. That was
what time does he finish work?
He finished work at like 6, but he lives an hour away. Yeah.
I just wouldn't do dinner. Do you know what time my dinners are these days?
What time?
4:30.
4:30?
5:00. Sometimes 5:30. But somewhere between 4:30 5:30.
My household, our dinners are just like sporadic. Like sometimes.
That's insane.
6, 7, 6:30, 8:00. If my dad's cooking, it'll be later. Like, because he likes to like tinker with the recipes and stuff, and then we end up eating close to 9:00 or something some nights.
That's insane to me.
Yeah. But then again, we're all teenagers. Like, me and my sisters are all teenagers, so it doesn't really matter to us, honestly. But so we go to this dinner reservation. Zach picks me up, and we go, and we're like, he's tired because he's just worked. I'm tired because of the week we've had at work, and so we're like a bit hysterical. Like, we're just like giggling at like the dumbest stuff. Like, everything's really funny. The vibes are at an all-time high. We get to our seat and it's not that busy. It's not busy, really. Like, in the greater scheme of things, there's so many people out in Henley Beach because the weather was nice, but inside Henley House wasn't that busy.
Yeah.
So she takes us to our table. It's outside, and she gives us the menus, And she walks away. Me and Zach are looking at the menus, and it's just a random assortment of food. Like, it's super random. Like, the things don't make sense. You've got like Asian food, and then you've got like sandwiches, and then you've got like really expensive seafood, and then no pizza. Melt was like known for its pizzas, and there's no pizzas at Henley House. So it's just like a bit random, which is fine. And so then we decided, and it's quite expensive as well. And me and Zach are on a bit of a budget at the moment because we're both saving for holidays. So we're going to get a share platter of karaage chicken, which was $17 with spicy mayo. Delicious, right? Like, super enticing. We're like, yep, we'll do that. And then we'll get a taco each. And my taco was $9 and Zach's was like $6 or $7 or something like that. So we order it. He goes up and he pays for it. Bless him. He brings us back sparkling water. We're having a chin wag, and then it starts to get really cold. So then I put my jacket on, and I'm like sitting there. We're just having a conversation. We're just chatting about the week and about work and la la la. Next thing you know, I'm like, "Where's the sun gone? Where's the sun?" And the sun had set. It's dark and it's cold. And I'm like looking around. I was like, "When did we order our food?" We ordered our food at 8:05. Because we checked the bank transfer at the time. 8:05 we ordered, and I'm looking around wondering where our food is at 8:45. So it's been 40 minutes since we ordered a share platter and 2 tacos. So I was a bit like, oh, like, this is taking a bit of a long time. And then it gets to 8:50, nothing. Get 8:55, nothing. And me and Zach are so hungry. We are so hungry. And anytime someone walked past us, came out the door with food, we were like, here it comes. And it walked straight past us. And we couldn't stop laughing. We were just like,
oh no.
It was quite funny. And then this lady brings out a share platter of chicken, puts it down in the middle of us. And I kid you not, it is the tiniest plate of chicken. There are 5 nuggets. 5 nuggets on this plate with like spicy, like Kewpie mayo or something like that for $17. It is I can't even was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. 5 bits of chicken. We waited over an hour for it. And it was $17. And we were just like, it tasted really good, though. That was the thing. That was the problem, because me and Zach were just chowing down on it, the 5 pieces.
It was probably so good because you guys were so hungry.
That's what I also said as well. It did taste really, really nice. However, it's just like you open your mouth twice and it's done. Like,
yeah, literally.
The whole plate's done. And then we finished that in no time. And then they brought out the tacos. And these tacos are literally, they were like this big. Like, they were tiny, and they had like tiny little, on like Instagram or like TikTok, they show you like a TV show, and on the other side they show you like mini food made in a mini kitchen. That was what these tacos were like. It was ridiculous. And we are just like trying to eat these tacos. We are in hysterics. Absolute hysterics. It was ridiculous. So if you are planning on going to Henley House, maybe have something.
I can't believe you're calling them out on the pod.
Fix your portions. I don't know.
Don't charge $17 for 5 pieces of chicken.
Yeah,
that's like
I was
$3 per stream.
Close to going up to the counter and being like, "Where's our food? We've waited."
I would have been like, "Oh, we actually ordered the share platter of chicken." I was like, "Oh, this is the share platter."
No, it was not a great experience, but honestly, like, we were just delusional, so it was really fun, actually. But we went to a different restaurant afterwards and ordered a meal there.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, after we left, we went to Mia Margarita at Henley Beach, and we
didn't.
Ordered tacos and quesadillas.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
We did, yeah, and we
imagine leaving a restaurant and then going to another one.
the people at me and Margarita, they're very close friends with us, and they were looking at us while we were like chowing down on this food. They were like, "You guys look like rabid animals."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Actually, me and Margarita has like a traumatized place in my heart.
Why? Do tell.
Well, I don't know how much I can get into on the pod, but basically, like someone that I don't talk to anymore confronted me about something. I don't even really know what.
At me and Margarita.
Me and Margarita. Yeah. So, long story short, it was her hen's day, and we ended the day at me and Margarita. And as I was leaving, this is like literally like the end of the day, I was giving her a hug goodbye kind of thing. It's like, oh, I hope you had fun. And she's like, oh, I need to tell you something. And I was like, okay. She goes, the bridesmaids just felt really disrespected by you. I was like, excuse me? And I hadn't done anything.
Wait, was this at like, your own wedding? Your own wedding?
No, it was at her hen's day.
Her hen's day.
Okay. Her hen's day. I hadn't done anything really. Like, that makes me sound really sus without getting too much into it, because like, I don't really know. I don't talk to this person anymore. Maybe I should just tell the whole story. It's pretty crazy though.
Very odd circumstances.
So anyway, that was the first and last time I went to me and Marguerite.
I'll have to take you.
I want to go. It was actually really nice though. The food was really good.
The story behind me and Zach getting together was that my cousin, who I didn't know was my cousin, I didn't know they existed. I found out they existed when I was 15. I found out through a mutual friend. What? They had the same last name as my relatives. And I was like, oh, that's so funny. And then he was like, oh, who are your relatives? And I was like, these people. And they were like, those are my relatives. And then...
Oh my God, stop.
Found out we're both cousins. So...
Like cousins, like along the grapevine, like second cousins twice removed or whatever?
So yeah. My cousin my age, his name's... His dad and my mum are first cousins.
Right. Yeah. So it's like
me and my second cousins.
Yeah.
So I'm messaging. This is so crazy. This is so wild. I never knew I had cousins. Rah, 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 rah. And he was like, yeah, me too. And then we got each other.
It's like Parent Trap, but cousins.
Honestly, it was like that. And the thing that's even more wild is that we used to, when we first found out about each other, we would text each other on Facebook, and we would send each other photos of us at school, like with our friends. Like I would just like snap a selfie and he'd do the same while he was at school. And in a number of these photos is Zach. Yeah, a year before I even knew about him. Weird. And so I know, super weird how that all works out. But then I started following my social, like Instagram, and then his like suggested friends would pop up on my Instagram feed to follow, and one of them was posted a photo and Zach was tagged in it, and I was like, he's cute. So I request to follow him, and then I DM him. That's how I met Zach. My cousin works at me and Margarita, and me and Zach, we go to me and Margarita all the time, like probably every once a fortnight, even maybe once a week, we'll go to me and Margarita. Yeah. And my cousin...
That's a lot.
I know, we love it there. We absolutely love me and Margarita. And we literally, because my cousin bartends there, we just sit at the bar. And
okay, I'm really offended that you haven't invited me yet.
It's literally, it's me and Zach's thing. The only person who's ever joined us is Renee. Yeah. And
oh my God, cute double dates? I can't.
The double date?
Me and Scott?
Yeah, do it. It's lots of fun. We have a lot of fun. Because Zach's best friends with my cousin.
Yeah.
So all of us get along really well. And we just love me and Margarita. We know all the staff there now because we've got someone who works there, and the vibes are just immaculate. immaculate. I think my cousin's manager, we keep making jokes that she's going to be the flower girl in our wedding.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, no, she's the best. But no, me and Margarita is a very happy place for me. I'm really sorry that it's not for you.
Yeah, you need to untraumatize me. That would be swell.
Yeah, no, I will. I definitely will. Come out,
Right.
maybe leave your house. I don't know.
I went out for brunch this morning. I don't know what you're talking about.
Would you be? I want to take you out to me, Margarita.
Okay, done. Well, let me know when you're free. You're the one that's busy.
Mm. I'm not busy. This weekend has been something else, but
Okay, yeah.
I'm not really very busy. When Zach goes away, Zach's going on a cruise for like
Rude.
in that 2.5 weeks. I will literally have nothing to do except work.
We'll hang.
And stare at my ceiling.
Great. This sounds like a fun time.
It sounds like a really fun time because Zach went to the US start of this year, and
Travel bug.
he really is. And I didn't know what to do with myself. It's kind of like it's a little bit embarrassing now because back then I couldn't really see it when he was gone, but I was literally like a shell of a person. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I was.
It's like that, like it's like Twilight.
Exactly.
October.
It was
November.
Exactly right. I literally, because in my spare time,
it's an opportunity.
Please, we need to film a TikTok of me singing the steps. You go around me and sing that, please.
But another phone setup for the BTS.
Yeah. You have to use
I'm dying.
We've
got 9 minutes left, just saying. So should we get into some advice?
We can. We definitely can. I feel like this episode's been a bit of a shambles, bestie. Sorry.
I'm into it. It's like a little cute FaceTime call with friends.
It is like a FaceTime call. You went shopping.
I did go shopping. Look, my vision for the podcast. Oh my god, my baby is screaming. My vision for the podcast is like hanging out with your best friends. And what do you do with your best friends? You FaceTime. You chit chat.
Yeah.
Talk shit.
Talk shit.
So today we FaceTimed. That's what we did.
That's really what we did.
Maybe one day we'll go shopping together. Do you listen or have you ever watched The Try Guys?
Yes.
Like
but
YouTube era.
What do they do?
So they had a big scandal last year. We're not going to talk about it. But they have a podcast called The Tripod, and they do what they call plogs. Plogs. So it's a podcast vlog, and they go like out into the world and they like go shopping and shit. It's so funny. Yeah. So it's fun. It's a good time.
I'm down to do a plug with you, girl.
Let's go plugging.
Let's go plug. Let's have a plug.
Let's have a plug. Let's go plugging.
All right. You.
What's your advice?
My advice
for this week?
No personal ties to this advice. Gonna make that a disclaimer.
Sure. Yep.
Get your brake pads checked.
Oh my god.
Just do it. Please.
I haven't even touched on the bad luck that I've had with cars. I broke my bad luck curse when I bought my Mazda in 2019. But like prior to that, I had the worst luck with cars.
I've only ever owned one car. One car. And she's been pretty good. She used to be a country car, so she's like, I feel she's small but she's mighty, you know, like she's great. I love her. Her name's Tony. My car's Tony the Toyota. Thank you.
Oh, that's cute.
But no, besties, my advice to you would be, and to Will, who is definitely listening to this on his car drive, thank you for changing my brake pads. Will was a listener. But
get your car serviced regularly. That's
regularly.
Or which reminds me, I need to book on my service. Yeah.
Befriend a mechanic. Yeah. Definitely. Please just do it.
Yes.
That's my advice to you, because then you won't end up in situations that I would have no idea what to do in.
That is beautiful.
Because that's never happened to me, guys. I've always had really good brake pads. They've never popped off or anything like that. Like, I don't know what that feels like, but my advice to you would be to check your brake pads.
Sure.
Mm.
Thank you for the warning.
You're welcome, guys. I just want to keep everyone safe, you know.
For sure.
Can I give more advice that I thought of?
Sure.
This is I don't know if I'm about to attack people. I don't know if I'm going to attack some people right now.
What?
But people need to understand. This is like a low-key bit of a pet peeve for me.
Oh my God. We're going to get cancelled. Go on.
No. It's fine. People need to know what socks you have to wear with certain outfits. This is a pet peeve. This is a pet peeve of mine.
What are you talking about?
You need to match your socks to your outfit. And I'm not talking about color. Color, number one. Color is important. The color of your socks to your outfit, important. Number two, the cut of your socks has to match your outfit. This is like,
can you give me an example of a bad time?
A bad time? Sure. Three-quarter jeans, ankle socks.
Yeah, okay.
No, absolutely.
I think I've done that.
If you wear three-quarter jeans, you either wear sandals,
no-show,
Birkenstocks, or a no-show sock under sneakers.
I used to be an exclusive no-show sock girly.
Oh, me too.
Now I've changed.
Too. Yeah, now I'm completely different. But the people who wear like long white socks and then they roll them down or fold them, it's like, get it together. Wear a no-show or an ankle cut sock. Like, it really bothers me. So guys, if you need a sock education, let me know.
Just send your sock photos to Bestie Please Pod on Instagram, and Lexi will review them for you.
Send me your fit pics with different socks, and I'll tell you which one works.
For free?
For free! No, it's a pet peeve of mine, and it's okay. It's nothing personal to people, but please figure out what sock works for different outfits.
Fair enough.
Thanks, guys.
My bestie advice for this week is to actually catch up with your bestie. So simple. I'm sorry.
So simple.
Like, I don't know about you, because like my bestie and I, we both have kids. She's got 2 kids. I have 1 kid. She lives like literally on the other side of town, like an hour and a bit away from me. And we hardly ever see her. We see each other. We used to make it like a point once a month, the last Friday of the month. That was our day, our night, and we would alternate whose houses we were going to, and we would like have a little sleepover. But then since we got all our kids and stuff and just life, it's been too hard, so we haven't seen each other properly in ages. She did come over for my birthday, and then prior to that we went out for brunch with like someone else as well. But it's been a really long time since her and I just like caught up one-on-one, and we did yesterday after the Christmas concert, and it was like really refreshing.
Really nice.
Yeah, not that like I don't love when I hang out with her and like all my other friends, but sometimes it's just like really nice to like get with someone like one-on-one and just chat, especially like because she and I have been friends for, how old am I, 28, 13 years? No, more. 15 years.
Wow.
We've been friends. Yeah, best friends. So like a lot of history there, and like just a complete openness of that, and yeah, it was just nice just to catch up. Even though it wasn't like deep conversations, like we talked about books a lot. It was still so nice. I felt revitalized afterwards, and they're the people that you want to spend your time with. That's a little bonus advice. Spend time with people who revitalize you, not drain you.
Yeah, and make an effort to see people who you claim on the internet is your best friend but has never actually hung out with you in real life.
Okay, well, you're the one that's busy, so like figure your shit out. That's all I'm saying.
You're the one who had to up and go and have a kid while we were becoming best friends.
I'm like 10 years older than you. I don't know what to tell you. 7 years older. It's basically it.
No, like I completely agree with you though. Like seeing people, I think also as well, if you don't see them very consistently, when you do, it makes that time together so much more special.
So much more special.
Yeah,
Totally.
definitely. I could agree with you there. I think it's very important to maintain healthy relationships with people.
So cute. Okay, let's wrap up.
All right.
Love you.
That is episode. This is our 5th episode.
5th episode. We are smashing it. Are we recording this 2 days before release? Yes. Am I going to spend most of tonight and tomorrow editing? Yes. I need to really edit your cousin part. Don't let me forget.
I'm so sorry. Because this has got this thing cut out, I did in fact name drop a bit too much, and it was a bit too personal.
We don't want to dox anyone. We want to keep everyone safe. So
maybe even if you just put like a duck quack over the name, then go for it. I don't really care.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out. But no, thank you for being patient with us, guys. We really appreciate it.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
We're getting the hang of it. I mean, we're trying to figure out how to do in-person podcasting because the vibes will just be so much better when I see you.
It'll be immaculate. As you say.
I'll sit in your lap and I'll have. You know what I want to get? I want to get the stick. I want the stick microphones that you can order. Those like it's like a really long microphone. I want them.
Insane.
I want them. One for you, one for me.
Where can they find you?
You guys can follow me on Instagram at alexia.branton, not underscore. Made that mistake. It's a dot. Where can they find you?
Nonanina underscore on Instagram. And they can find us at Bestie Please Pod everywhere.
Everywhere.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I think that's it. That's everywhere.
Leave us a comment on Spotify too. Leave us a comment on your episode.
Yes. Rate us 5 stars.
Yeah, give us your advice, your end of the podcast advice.
Yeah, what's your bestie advice? Oh my God, maybe we can share it. Also, actually, we have a Gmail as well that we don't really use. bestiepleasepod@gmail.com. If you need advice, why don't you send us like a little email and we can give you advice.
Send us advice, tips if you need advice.
If you have advice for us, a confession. Get out of town.
Maybe we should do a confessions podcast next episode.
If we get enough. Find out.
If we get enough. I'll post it on our Instagram, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Confess something to us. It'll be all anonymous.
Beautiful. Can't wait.
So exciting.
All right. I will see you later this week, and I will see you besties